Kia ora, everyone. Good afternoon. Good to see everybody. Thank you for coming at short notice for our extraordinary meeting. This is not live streamed, this meeting. We'll open with our first piece and then we'll move into public excluded at the end. And then we're having lunch with the RPC and we will need to be reasonably efficient. So kia ora, let's open with our standard karakia. The Kia Hora Te Marina, Mea karakia tata.
Kia ora te marino, kia whakapapawhana te moana, hei huarahi mā tātou I te rangi nei, aroha atu, aroha mai, tātou ia tātou katoa, uie tai kie.
Housekeeping, you're all well aware of our emergency procedures and where the bathrooms are. Are there any conflicts of interest to declare for this paper or for the public excluded paper? No, there are none. Do we have apologies from Councillor Van Beek?
Councillors Van Beek and McIntosh.
Any other apologies? Oh yes, from Tanya Hotmans, please. In their meeting. We have Mr. Paku online, welcome. We have Councillor Roadley and Councillor McElroy online. Kia ora. I'm happy to move those apologies. So a seconder.
Right.
Thank you. Councillor Waitoa, all those in favour, please say aye.
Right.
Aye. Carried, thank you. Decision items. So we're moving to item 3.1, which is the acting chief executive appointment. Leanne, you're actually the author of this paper. Is there anything you need to add?
I don't need anything to add, but Amy and Pip are also available to answer any questions about the process or legislation that anybody has. So just leave it open to any questions.
Any questions? Councillor Curtin?
Madam Chair, just in regard to the recommendations, recommendation 5.
Yes.
Notes there on the second line, permanent chief executive.
Thank you. So we have reworked recommendation 5. We'll come to that just in a second, just to tidy that up. We'll read that out in a moment, but just to say thank you to Chris for agreeing to step into this role. We know that it's happened at quite a short time frame, and thank you to the ELT for shuffling to backfill all those positions. Are there actually any questions on not just the recommendations yet, but any of the other process or the terms of reference?
Kia ora, Chair, I have a procedural request, please.
Kia ora, Councillor McElroy.
Kia ora. Before we proceed, well, we've already gone into the agenda item. I have a procedural request regarding the public excluded portion of today's meeting. I would like to request that when we consider the public excluded matters, the minutes capture the key governance issues raised by elected members in relation to significant decisions, particularly where they relate to regional risks, financial commitments and decision-making considerations. Before entering into public excluded, I would like the minutes to reflect the key governance matters considered in relation to the items.
Thank you, Councillor McElroy. When we go into public excluded, there's an opportunity at that point for any comments. So we'll pick that up when we come to that point, when we go to public excluded. So any other questions or clarities on the paper? No. So we have reworked the recommendation 5. Would you like to read that, Leanne?
Yes, certainly. Through you, Chair. So the recommendation 5 has been amended to read, delegates the Chair of Hawke's Bay Regional Council and the Chief Executive Appointment and Performance Review Committee the authority to work with the Executive Recruitment Advisor contracted to finalise a Local Government Act 2002 compliant recruitment process for a Chief Executive for immediate execution thereafter. Any questions about that?
We're comfortable with that?
Chair, I just want to check that we've got enough in our employment committee to to proceed with what we need. And if there's a need for an extra bit of eyes in the
Within the committee.
Mm.
So the Chief Executive Employment Committee, yes, has 3 members, myself and the Deputy Chair and Councillor Hokianga, and that was quite well traversed as an appropriate number 3 and an appropriate composition. I haven't had any communications or suggestions that we need any amendments to that committee at this stage, and it's probably outside of this paper. Do you have any comments on that, Leanne, in terms of committee structure? No. Happy to receive further comments. Councillor Ormsby.
Thank you, Chair. Just off the back of Councillor Hokianga's comment, I think it's probably worthy that we readdress that and can discuss it again as councillors before changing terms of reference to that committee if need be.
Thank you.
Because we are in a different situation to when we first elected that committee.
Noting also that that committee cannot make any decisions, it can only recommend to council.
Council, but correct.
Yes, take your point.
Thank
thanks for
you.
that.
Have the clarity? Is someone happy to move the recommendations with the amended recommendation 5?
Sure.
Thank you. Councillor Kupinski, seconded Councillor Curtin. Would you like to make some comments on that? Councillor Curtin?
I just, again, reiterate your comments that thank you to Chris and the executive team stepping up and filling a very vital gap at a very vital time and a very vital part of our history. So thank you for that. It's really appreciated, and acknowledging the workload that's going to go with that. Thank you.
Other comments? No, so just to add from me that Dr. Pete wasn't able to be at the extraordinary meeting today, but there will be a number of farewells today and tomorrow for him. So it's an opportunity to give your thank yous and goodbyes to him at that point. Kia ora. Oh, Councillor McIntosh, welcome.
Oh,
Yes. Thank you. So we have a mover and a seconder with the amended recommendations. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Any against, that's carried. Thank you. Now we're moving to the public excluded part of the agenda. The reasons for public excluded are?
okay, so the reasons for moving into public excluded for the Waitangi Naruroro Confluence Channel Capacity Improvements paper is to protect information that is subject to an obligation of confidence. And if made public, that would damage the public interest. That is in relation to decisions, future decisions by ministers and cabinet that have not been sufficiently traversed by themselves to be able to consider that meeting in public.
Thank you. And for item 4.2?
And for 4.2, it's because in making a nomination, there can be discussion about the qualifications and experience of the person that we're nominating, and to keep their privacy, we need to do that without the public.
Thank you. Councillor McElroy, would you like a note on to the public excluded section of this meeting?
No, thanks. I think.
Okay.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
just a point of clarification about the associated documentation around the Regional Software Holding Limited. When looking at those documents, it occurs to me that there's no reason that, in fact, they may already be in the public arena. I'm wondering why they are also excluded or in public excluded. I would say that we'll ask this question: when will the proceedings of the public excluded meeting today be taken out of public excluded? It resolves both issues.
Yes.
So it's purely administrative. The documents were provided to assist councillors with making their decision. Once the decision is made, the recommendation or the resolutions along with that documentation can be made public
So at
straight
the end
away.
of this meeting.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. So I'm happy to move into public excluded. Someone happy to second that? Councillor Parsons, thank you. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Any against? That's carried. Thank you.